Hello, this is Xenofonte Crypto again, and I just wanted to make a quick update on the RaveDAO price and um, all the hype going on with this crypto right now. And is it real? Is this just a huge up and dump? What is going on with RaveDAO? It's up 70% in the past hour, and it peaked up to $15 almost. It hit like $14.90 on Coinbase. I just wanted to warn people and just discuss this crypto. What's happening? Is it a good buy at $9.60? Yes or no? And I think you should absolutely avoid this crypto. I think it is one of the most conspicuous VC venture capitalists pump and dumps. And it might hold at this price for the next several months. Who knows? But I still think it's a horrible buy for a number of reasons, right? I mean, nothing that jumps up this quick is retail driven. It is 100% a Coinbase venture pump and dump. Coinbase is using their liquidity, using their money, the billions of dollars that they have. I mean, its market cap right now is $2.4 billion, right? That should not give you any validity, any more faith in it, whether it was $2.4 million. That is called VC money right there. It's not genuine at all. It's not normal people. If people are buying this, they're spending $50 on it. It's not some big fish. And I I highly suspect that the reason why it kept pumping from April 9th to today is because they Coinbase Ventures, they didn't get their big fish, right? Nobody wanted to buy it at $5. Nobody wanted to buy it at $10. They were looking for that guy with $250,000 or more to buy RaveDAO so they could dump it. And maybe they got it around $14 or $13, and then it suddenly just dumped really hard to like the price. Total FUD right there. I mean, anything that goes up to $15, and I know this is crypto, right? Crypto is highly volatile, but this is not your typical cryptocurrency, right? This is what I hate about these new cryptos today. So ever since 2000 and really 17 beyond, like after that cycle, we've seen the tremendous presence of venture capitalists, of whether it's Coinbase Venture or their friends, Anderson Horowitz, Polychain. If it's Sequoia, I can name a variety of different VCs. It makes no difference. It's the same thing. These are bad cryptos to invest in, right? And there's a number of signs that you can obviously tell, right? Like if you let's look at the liquidity, right? 420, 424. This is typically up to 1,000. And we know that you can't trust these numbers 100% because Binance created these numbers. They say it's coin market cap, but Binance owns coin market cap. Um, but liquidity can tell you a lot. It's a good measure in terms of how easily tradable is it on this exchange. And you look at the liquidity numbers; it's just horrible with RaveDAO, right? And it reminds me so much of crypto I mentioned in my previous video, Orchid, right? When I remember purchasing Orchid, right, thinking that I finally got into a crypto before the whales, before when I bought in around like 30 cents, right? I thought that I finally got in before you know the mass retail, and I was completely wrong, right? It was just a VC pump and dump. It was a scam, right? And even when I wanted to profit, I bought at 30 cents and I saw it go back up, and I wanted to sell for a profit at 45 cents. Well, the liquidity was so horrible. The liquidity score was like 100. It was so terrible. Like Coinbase was running a scam on me. I could not sell my Orchid because the price just kept falling, crashing as I was trying to sell it. It was going up, and as soon as I tried to sell it, right? And I bought over $100,000 worth of Orchid, which was a bad decision at the time. I didn't know better, right? And this happened, back in 2020, right? 6 years ago, whatever. Um, I could not even sell my Orchid. I mean, it was a definition of a scam, right? Because as I tried to sell it, Orchid price just kept falling. I was like literally controlling the price. And at that time, it was only listed on Coinbase, so it was easier for Coinbase to manipulate the price, right? And I suspect that's a big reason why it's not on, you know, um, RaveDAO is not on Binance yet. It's on Binance Alpha. Don't confuse that for Binance. And it has a liquidity score of 381, which is a horrible liquidity score. That means they'll make it easy for you to buy. You remember when Robinhood had that fiasco with GameStop? Like, I got to a point where they wouldn't let people buy more GameStop, stock or whatever. It was like total shady, and the Congress called them up and had a hearing and stuff like that about the corruption that was going on. Well, it's the same thing, except crypto's unregulated. They can do whatever the hell they want. And, these poor liquidity scores can tell you a huge picture that you cannot trust this crypto, right? They'll make it easy for you to buy, but it'll be very difficult. If you're a bigger fish, if you have over 100,000 of RaveDAO, yeah, who would buy that much RaveDAO? Then they'll make it just near impossible to sell, and the price will fall something like from 15 to 750 in just seconds, right? Because it's not a real crypto. It's just a Coinbase venture game for them. This is fun for them, right? They pump it. I mean, it started like 37 cents and they just kept pumping and pumping and pumping up until they get their little big fish. And once they get that sucker with 250,000, 500,000 buying RaveDAO, then they dump it hard. And don't be surprised if RaveDAO falls below a dollar, or if it doesn't. It makes no difference to me, right? But I've seen it this time and time again what these VC cryptos do, right? I mean, it was unheard of. It was an obscure coin like a week ago, and now it's number 33. And when you're a Coinbase Ventures, $80 billion company, whatever their stock is right now, this is just fun for them, right? You create this new um, crypto with a unique user case, music, technology, purpose. Oh, we got Dubai involved. We have the Middle East. I don't care. Like I don't give a f about your Middle East connections, right? Hosting world class experiences with 100,000 I don't know these people. I wasn't at these concert events, right? I don't know, like Vintage Culture, Don Diablo, Chris Avant. Maybe you're familiar. I don't know any of these people, right? Maybe I'm not that well versed in music. Whatever, makes no difference to me, right? Um, Defining live entertainment and Web three. What the hell is Web 3.0, man? They just keep mentioning Web three as a buzzword in every VC scam. Web three, we got Web three. Operating at web speed. Like, I hope everything's operating at web speed, and this is what I'm saying. You have to be careful with certain buzzwords. With like this project will go nowhere. Okay, eventually it will. Once they get enough big suckers to buy RaveDAO, it will fall, right? And I've seen this in my experience with various, venture capitalist cryptos, and I just want to warn you out. Don't fall for this hype, right? If you're going to buy RaveDAO, have a plan, right? Don't buy too much of it, and have a price where you plan on selling if it falls too low, because this is a crypto where you buy high and sell low, right? It's not something you're going to make money in because the venture capitalists won't let you do that, right? There's nothing about this is retail. There's no community behind this. I mean, I'm sure it has a Reddit or whatever, and social media. Okay, it has a website. What are their social? Okay, they don't have a Reddit. They have a Telegram. They have a Facebook. Like this, who still uses Facebook? Um, like Twitter that was invented yesterday. And don't pay attention to how many followers they have because they have 44,000 followers. You can buy bot accounts. You can buy 50,000. I'm surprised they don't have more than 40,000. You can buy and then they they retweeted a Donald Trump Jr., not Donald Trump, okay, who said nothing about RaveDAO as that provides some kind of like validity to their stupid coin. Um, I don't care what RaveDAO price is. I will stand behind my words, and I'm just saying, like I know these, seen them before. The market's not doing very well right now today. I mean, Bitcoin and other cryptos have done better than last weekend, but it's far from a bull market, and yet RaveDAO is soaring for no explicable reason other than to pump and dump. That's just what they do in crypto. It's not a number 30, top 35 number crypto, whatever, you know? So please, people, be really careful for it. I mean, the name just sounds stupid as hell, Rave. Think they wanted to call themselves Ray Dalio as the investor, but they probably get sued going after his name. It sounds very eerie similar to his name. But I really am not a fan of this crap. Like I said, EdgeX is another one. This is a gamble, and if you buy it, just try to get wrecked because that's what happens when you're, um, investing in, highly volatile, um, venture capitalist cryptos that were created overnight. So I want to wish you all good luck. And if you think I'm 100% wrong and you want to invest, be my guest. But just based on my 9 plus 10 years of experience in crypto markets. I've seen this, time and time again. I don't care if RaveDAO hits $20 today, or $40, or $50. It doesn't matter to me because I know what this is. Fake liquidity in a bear market where only one coin is pumping, very horrible liquidity scores. Binance doesn't fully trust it, right? Up to like a couple days ago, Binance volume was only like $20,000 per day. I'm like, how does it go from 20,000 to 20 million, 30 million, right? That was forced, liquidity, forced volume because Coinbase started pumping it. This is a Coinbase pump, right? Coinbase 100% all over behind this coin, and they use this stupid user case. I hate this very it's pure bait, this music, right? Everybody likes music. Do you like music? Buy RaveDAO. Are you not a fan of music? Don't tell me you don't like music. You love music. We all love music. So buy something you support. RaveDAO. No. If you like music, go get a Spotify account, YouTube Premium, something, okay? This is that has nothing to do with music, okay? This is this is a scam.